Simile?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. We are hearing case 26 CR 508, State of Ohio versus Christopher P. Snavely. Present in court is the defendant, who is accompanied by his attorney, Mr. William Watson. We are here today for a hearing on a motion for intervention in lieu of conviction that was filed by the defendant on June 19, 2026. As a result of that motion, this matter was referred to the Lake County Adult Probation Department for a pre-sentence investigation and report. The state has had an opportunity to review that report, as well as the evaluation that was conducted by Lake Geauga, and is ready to proceed. Thank you.
Mr. Watson.
Thank you, Your Honor. May it please the court. My client understands that he will be entering a change of plea on the above case. I've discussed this matter with my client. He understands he'll be waiving certain constitutional rights. No threats or promises have been made in order for him to do so, Your Honor. And then we would like to respectfully be heard on the intervention in lieu of conviction motion, Your Honor.
Go ahead right now on that.
All right, thank you, Your Honor. May it please the court. Mr. Snavely does not have a prior felony record. I believe there might be some misdemeanors, but he doesn't. But what he does have is a very serious drug problem. This has been ongoing for quite a while. For whatever reason, Your Honor, he's been able to fly under the radar up until now. That being said, Your Honor, after he got caught when we were last here in court, and I had a chance to speak with Mr. Snavely, I mean, he made it clear to me that, he doesn't want a felony record. This is, he knows it's going to ruin his life, and he also knows with his continued drug use, he's either going to end up in prison or dead. And I think this has been a real wake-up call for him. I think it's been a real motivator for him to, A, sober up, and B, get his life together. I'm hoping the court will take those factors into consideration and allow him into the intervention in lieu of conviction program. I do think that Mr. Snavely is going to be successful if the court grants it. Thank you, Your Honor.
Ms. Simile, as to the motion?
Your Honor, the state has no objection to the motion.
All right, I'll grant the motion for intervention. Mr. Snavely, how old are you?
30.
How far did you go through school?
I completed 11th grade and part of 12th.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, sir.
Who's got the paperwork? Bill, you got it?
I have it.
Are you able to read, write, and understand the English language?
Yes, sir.
Prior to coming to court, have you taken any drugs or alcohol or any prescription medication in the last 48 hours?
Just what I'm prescribed.
What are you prescribed?
Suboxone.
When did you take it?
This morning.
Does that affect your ability to understand what's going on here?
No, sir.
All right, did you get a copy of the indictment in this case?
Yes, sir.
Any questions about it?
No, sir.
And you're pleading guilty to these 3 charges, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, before I accept your guilty plea, I need to determine that you know and understand constitutional rights you'll be waiving, the consequences of your guilty plea, and the maximum penalty I could give you. And I need to be satisfied that your guilty plea is being made freely, knowingly, and voluntarily. I'm going to ask you questions. If you don't understand a question, stop me. If you want to talk to Mr. Watson some more, let me know, and I'll give you more time. You understand that?
Yes.
You have a constitutional right to have a trial, either to me or to a jury of 12 Lake County citizens. You understand that right?
Yes, sir.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes, sir.
If you go to a jury trial, all 12 members must agree to a guilty verdict before you can be found guilty. Do you understand that right?
Yes, sir.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes, sir.
If you go to trial, the prosecutor will call witnesses to testify against you. Do you understand the prosecutor must prove you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt at a trial?
Yes, sir.
After the witnesses are done testifying for the prosecutor, you have the constitutional right to have your lawyer cross-examine the witnesses. Do you understand that right?
Yes, sir.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes, sir.
If you go to trial, you have the right to have witnesses come here and testify for you. Do you understand that right?
Yes, sir.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes, sir.
If those witnesses refuse to come to court, I'll issue an order called a subpoena to make them testify. Do you understand that right?
Yes, sir.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes, sir.
You have the right to testify at trial if you want to. Do you understand that right?
Yes, sir.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes, sir.
You have the constitutional right to not testify at trial if you do not want to. Do you understand that right?
Yes, sir.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes, sir.
If you decide not to testify at trial, nobody is permitted to comment on that decision. Do you understand that?
Yes.
If you go to trial and you're found guilty, you have the right to appeal the guilty finding. Do you understand that right?
Yes, sir.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes, sir.
If you file an appeal, you have the constitutional right to have a lawyer represent you in the appeal. Do you understand that right?
Yes, sir.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes, sir.
If you could not afford to hire a lawyer, one would be provided at no cost to you. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
If you file an appeal, you're entitled to be given a transcript of all the hearings in this case. Do you understand that right?
Yes, sir.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes, sir.
If you could not afford a copy of those transcripts, they'd be given to you at no cost. Do you understand that?
Yes.
If you plead guilty today, you will not have the right to appeal the guilty finding. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Do you have any questions about any of these rights?
No.
Do you still want to plead guilty to these charges?
Yes, sir.
You understand by pleading guilty, you're fully admitting your guilt to the charges.
Yep.
You understand by pleading guilty to these felonies, you're voluntarily giving up your freedom for whatever period of time I could sentence you to prison, to jail, or to community control.
Yes, sir.
In count one, possession of heroin. It's a felony of the fourth degree. It carries an 18-month maximum prison sentence and a $5,000 maximum fine. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
In count two, aggravated possession of drugs, it's a felony 5 with a 12-month maximum prison sentence and a $2,500 maximum fine. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Count 3 is aggravated possession of drugs, felony 5, 12-month maximum prison sentence, and a $2,500 maximum fine. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
I could give you a consecutive sentence. That means one sentence after another for the separate offenses. If I did that, the maximum prison sentence would be 42 years, 42 months, and the maximum fine, $10,000. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
If you are convicted of these offenses, you understand there may be a driver's license suspension of between 6 months and 5 years.
Yes, sir.
If you are convicted, then your felony conviction would prevent you from owning or possessing a firearm. You
Yes, sir.
understand that?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that if a prison term were to be imposed in this case, you might have to serve a period of post-release control as part of your sentence for up to 2 years under the parole authority?
Yes, sir.
If you are placed on post-release control and violate conditions, the parole authority could send you back to prison for up to 9 months for each violation, up to 1/2 of my sentence. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
If that violation of post-release control is a new felony, you could get an additional consecutive prison sentence for the violation. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
If that were to occur, the maximum prison sentence for the violation would be the greater of 12 months of the time left under post-release control. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand if a prison term is imposed, you are eligible for judicial release?
Yes, sir.
You could be placed on community control for up to 5 years, but if you violated any terms and conditions, then I could send you to prison for 42 months. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, has anybody promised you that I would be lenient on you just because you're pleading guilty today?
No.
If you get convicted in this case, did anybody promise you what I would sentence you to?
No, sir.
Do you understand I would not have to follow the sentencing recommendation of either the...
All of the suspected narcotics were sent to the Lake County Crime Lab for testing, and the crime lab confirmed that the glass smoking pipe tested positive for less than 0.06 grams of methamphetamine, a Schedule II controlled substance. The plastic bag with tan solid substance and powder contained 3.38 grams of heroin, a Schedule II controlled substance, and the pieces of clear crystalline solid substance was 1.17 grams of methamphetamine, a Schedule II controlled substance. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Watson, anything to add to those facts?
No, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Snavely, did you hear what Ms. Himmeline said the facts would show if this case went to a trial?
Yes, sir.
Are those facts true?
Yes, sir.
All right, what is your plea to count 1, possession of heroin, a felony 4?
Guilty.
What is your plea to count 2, aggravated possession of drugs, a felony 5?
Guilty.
What is your plea to count 3, aggravated possession of drugs, a felony 5?
Guilty.
Mr. Watson?
So it's the same paperwork I went over with you. You just added that you're on the spot. So you just sign right there.
degree, both aggravated possession of drugs, both felonies of the 5th degree. I'll stay the criminal proceedings at this time pending the successful completion of an intervention plan. Now, Mr. Snavely, what do you want to tell me before I implement the terms of this plan?
Just thank you for accepting the plea.
Tell him you want to get a job.
And I'd like to, once I leave here, I'm going to start looking for another job and possibly get into a GED program.
Where are you involved in treatment right now?
Yes, sir.
Where?
Signature Health in Ashtabula.
What are you doing there?
I'm almost done with IOP,
How much more you got to go?
like a week or two.
And what's next after that?
Aftercare.
Where at? Signature?
Yes, sir.
How long is that?
It's 20, I believe 20 lessons or 20 classes.
Okay. What's the story about your employment?
I was employed until middle of July, and I was let go.
What were you doing?
Home remodeling and maintenance and stuff.
All right, what's your plan?
I plan on finding another job in the same field.
All right. Well, why?
'Cause that's what I've done since I was 18.
Well, the employment history that you listed according to probation is the last 3 years at this property manager place. What'd you do before that?
I've worked at a nursery for a couple years whenever I was like 18 until I was 20, but I've always done remodeling since I was like 14. I've helped a friend remodel a house and whatnot, but other than that, I really wasn't working.
Well, why not? Because of the drugs?
Yeah.
Okay. How are you affording the drugs if you were based on your limited employment? Where were you going when this happened?
I was going home
From where?
from the hospital seeing my father,
Which hospital?
Cleveland Hospital,
Okay.
Cleveland Clinic or?
Cleveland Clinic.
When did you do any drugs in relation to when you got stopped?
Earlier that day.
What are you going to do here? Time's a ticking. You're 30 years old. What are you doing with your life?
I'm trying to get it together ever since this happened.
Okay. Well, my guess is drifting around from helping so-and-so remodel homes to going to somebody else to remodel homes isn't like a viable career choice at this point.
Okay.
Because it hasn't panned out for you, right?
I mean, I was consecutive for almost 3 years working for who I was working for, but
Well, I guess you should probably try something different.
okay.
I mean, you can do whatever you want. But there's a shortage of skilled labor in this area. They can't find enough bricklayers to put bricks over here at this new jail. They're begging people. They're paying them $40 an hour over there, but they can't find enough people. Okay, so remodeling a bathroom here and there is probably not the best way to continue on in your future, but it's your future, so you decide how you want to do. Is your license valid right now?
Yes, sir.
Who's having a party out there? When you worked at this last place, were you getting paid, were you on a payroll?
No, sir.
Huh?
No, sir.
Okay. Why not?
She does 1099.
Did you file taxes?
No, I haven't yet.
What are you waiting for?
I'm waiting for her to give me the papers.
For the last 3 years?
Well, originally it was like under the table, and then she changed it up.
What do you have to do to get your GED?
Just take the test.
Where's that?
I'm not sure. I have to look into it again.
Okay. This happened when?
3/28.
Okay, so 4 months later, why haven't you looked into it yet?
I honestly just thought about it whenever I was doing the papers for in lieu of conviction, and the woman I was talking to asked me about it.
This woman here?
Yes.
Okay. And what'd you tell her?
She asked if I'd be opposed to doing classes, and I said no.
So when are you going to do it?
I mean, I'm going to check into it as soon as possible.
All right. Okay. You know what my impression of you is? Is that you're going to do this, you're going to do that, and then you don't do anything. You sit on your ass and don't do anything. It's time to do something.
Yes, sir.
But once again, it's your life. So I'm going to place you on a 5-year intervention plan. You're going to serve 3 days in jail with credit for 3, no drugs or alcohol, with screens. You're going to complete the IOP at Signature Health, follow the recommendations, complete the aftercare, and follow the recommendations. You're to go to only one doctor, one dentist, and one pharmacy for medication. Take your medication as prescribed, sign releases for probation. You're to obtain full, verifiable employment, none of this under-the-table stuff. Going to go to at least 4 AA or NA meetings a week and obtain a sponsor. Complete the Decision Points program and follow all recommendations. Get your GED and pay the costs and supervision fees in this case. Ms. Knaus, any other terms you think are applicable?
No, thank you.
You understand all the terms?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any question about any of the terms?
No, sir.
If you don't comply with the terms, the state will file a motion to terminate your intervention plan, and if I find you violated, I terminate it, and you face potentially 42 months in prison. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then the felony conviction you so desperately wanted to avoid will happen. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Is there anything else, Ms. Himmelheim?
Just that the defendant voluntarily forfeits all the contraband.
And all the contraband is forfeited. Anything else, Mr. Watson?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
All right.